everybody, in today's video I'm going to be reading The Three Golden Keys by Peter Sis. Madeline. A wild and turbulent storm took control of my hot air balloon and sent me far off course. When the storm finally calmed, I found myself floating toward the spires of a big city. I did not have time to wonder about the city, as my balloon was rapidly losing air. I was lucky to land unharmed on a deserted square. I quickly got out of the gondola. There was nobody anywhere, but all of a sudden, everything around me reminded me of my childhood. Could it be the storm had taken me all the way back to Prague, where I grew up? Would I still remember the way through the twisting streets to my family house? Our family house. Here it was, with all its memories. Is anybody home? There are 3 rusty padlocks on the door. 3 padlocks I have no keys to. I have to get the keys, but there's nobody around. Then, out of nowhere, comes our black cat. Can it really be my cat after all of these years? Somehow, I know she wants me to follow her. I follow my cat through the winter streets of my childhood. All those games, sled on the first snow, with the tips of my ears freezing, tea with lemon, the stove in the dark, 2 eyes of fire. The cat waits for me as I wander the empty streets filled with December memories, my sister's birthday, St. Nicholas with his angel and his devil, presents for the good children, coal for the bad, Christmas time with carp in the bathtub, family, visits, and a magical tree. I follow my cat for a long time. Every house, every window, every cobblestone brings back some memory. The signs of the old buildings tell of good times and bad. We are heading toward the castle. Before we reach the castle, the cat turns to the library, another place I loved to visit as a child. The door is open and everything is as it used to be. The library is deserted and quiet. There is a shift in the wall of books ahead of me. The librarian magically emerges from the wall. I have seen him before in some old painting. He moves towards me, holding a scroll. Other characters emerge from the rows of books, and silently and majestically, the librarian unrolls the scroll. There is a golden key attached to it he gives me. I read the story on the ancient scroll. It is a story from my childhood. When I finish the story, I'm alone, holding the key. When I stumble out of the library, the cat is waiting to lead me on. The city seems different, but still empty. Following the cat, I am thinking of those childhood summers in the old town, hide and seek, marbles, and the cool air you can feel coming out of the ancient cellars. Summers in the city, playing games till late at night, but piano lessons too. I can hear sounds of music from the open windows, slices of fresh baked bread with ripe tomatoes. The cat is waiting again. I reach the entrance to a garden. Didn't we come here as boys on one of our expeditions? The cat is hiding in the bushes, whipping her tail. Then the plants begin to grow and expand, flowers and fruits, shapes and forms. The emperor appears. Everything is deathly silent. The garden has turned into the emperor's court. The Emperor himself is opening a scroll with another golden key. He gives it to me. I read a story on the ancient paper. It is another tale from my childhood. At the end, I am alone with 2 keys in my hand. I run to catch up with the cat. The streets seem different again. Now they remind me of autumn winds, the smell of apple gas lamp lighters with their long tapers, the frozen dew. We cross the bridge, still no one anywhere. Memories of flying kites disappearing, the fog making little people out of chestnuts, steaming horses, pulling the mail carts, getting up in the dark school. The cat is rushing ahead. We arrive at the town square with its famous clock and with its 27 crosses paved into the sidewalk to commemorate the nobleman executed here a long, long time ago. The door to the clock tower is open. I follow the cat inside. We find ourselves in a strange dome filled with a strange collection of things. Everything is quietly shimmering, motionless, as if frozen in time. Out of the woodwork come strange mythical robots. The leader, a mechanical baron, brings me another scroll. Here is the 3rd golden key. I take it. I read yet another story from my childhood, and at the end I am all alone with 3 golden keys in my hand. With 3 golden keys in my hand, the ancient city seems filled with springtime. The old town square clock is silently waving goodbye. The face of the clock smiles and wishes me well. I think of when we children used to wait for the mark of the possum as the clock chimed each hour and the skeleton rang the bell. I follow the determined cat back across the ancient bridge. We seem to sail through the clouds on the river. I remember beautiful springs, the first fresh leaves, Easter eggs, cake in the shape of a lamb, the maple, and a blue, blue sky. I feel as though many others, just like me, have passed here before, and many will be walking forever after in different times, different ages, like time travelers caught in one frozen universal second. And then I am back in the winding streets of my childhood, streets filled with games, Sunday family walks, birthday cakes, bruised knees, and the memory of a day long ago when I said goodbye to this forever. All those days, months and years I had tried to recall every stone, every voice, thinking I would never again see them as they used to be. For one fearful moment, I imagine that no one is waiting for me. We are back at the family house. The 3 golden keys fit into the 3 rusty padlocks. The door slowly squeaks open. My cat rushes in. I open the door wide. I hear my mother's voice. Peter, wash your hands. It's time for dinner. I hear voices in the street. Everything comes alive. Madeline, let's go and wash our hands. Dinner's ready. The 3 golden keys. Bye!